Okay, in this recording we're going to show you how to create a draggable question for your Pear Deck slides. And I've kind of cheated a little bit, so you can bear with me because I figured out how to do this before I made the video. So here we go. We're going to open up Pear Deck, which is already open over here on the right hand side. I'm going to go down here to Draggable when the question types, and I'm going to click on that. And the reason I'm going here is I want to see what kind of items I can use to make a math problem out of. So it's going to be a word problem, but we're going to use Pear Deck draggable questions and options to actually answer that and make it interactive. So if you go over here to the drop down, you can see going across here there's different tabs with different elements that you can choose from. So this first one is a bunch of symbols. Then we have some math symbols as well for the next tab. We have math numbers. Then we have different items that are draggable, and the last tab we have different symbols for punctuation and other things. So I'm going to use this taco symbol. So that's what I'm going to use. Now, I found that first, so I would make my question had to deal with tacos. And remember, with Draggable, you can add these items to your screen. That's how the students would answer the questions. So I'm just going to click on the X here and then come back to this in just a minute. So now that I know it's about tacos, I'm going to use this slide right here. And I've already put the images in. I put the text in. It says the chef wants to place a total of 7 tacos on each tray. Can you add tacos to make 7 on each tray? Now, I found a taco piece of clip art that I'm going to use, so I'm going to bring that in here. And it came in huge like they do a lot of times, so I'm going to scale that down. And let's see, maybe a little bit smaller here. And we'll do Control-C, Control-V to put some on this tray. And we'll arrange those so that they're easily seen. You may have to move these around a little bit to make room for the additional tacos that the students will put on the tray. All right, and they're lining up pretty well, and they're actually ordering as well, pretty well too. Except for that one, that needs to come back on top. So let's move that one on top here. All right, and let's add one more. Okay. Now let's add some to this tray right here. Let's go ahead and put those in there. So let's see what we got. So on this tray, they'll have to add 1 taco. On this tray over here, they'll have to add 3 tacos because we'll put 1 more in. All right. So now let's go back to our draggable question type, and we're going to add some tacos in here. Okay, we know where they are. They're right here where this person's profile is. Click on the taco. Let's keep adding these like we did before. Change that yellow to a green. I'm just thinking that the yellow is a little bit harder to see with the tacos being yellow themselves. So I'm kind of thinking ahead there. We'll make this one purple. And you can kind of see where the tacos are now and the size of the additional tacos. It seems like they need to be a little bit smaller. So I'll decrease the size some, and I can see that a little bit better than you'll see in the video, but you'll be able to see it. So I'm going to update my slide here. And here we go. So now we have a draggable question. And when we run our Pear Deck lesson, it's going to turn out that the tacos will show up over here on the right-hand side, and then they can drag just enough of those to have 7 tacos on each tray. And that is how you create a draggable question.